In the beginning, there was a subscriber.
What?
I think I need to adjust the countdown. It was just a little too long. But it's working, so that's nice. But I'll do that right now. I think I can fix this. Countdown. Let's just do like, I don't know, 41. Sure. Should be fine for the future. It's nice that it just simplifies things a lot for me. That means I can get rid of one more capture scene. Yes, cat peasant, that much is apparent. Enjoy your Easter mingling. Broken this always? Yay, not at all. In before servers are down. Yeah, game might be a little quiet. Prefer to have the game on the quiet side, but I think I can turn it up for the stream. Okay. Sound. What about here? I think that should be fine. Okay, where the fuck do I even start with all of this? Did I? No, I didn't. Okay. Oh yeah, also, Cat Peasant, good job. You earned yourself a cosmetic in this game. If you link your account and claim it, and I don't know what exactly you need to do. At least I think that's how it should work. Oh yeah, right, well, doing this. They're running a promotion where you subscribe to any streamer that's streaming last Epoch during, I don't know if it's the first week or whatever of the patch launching. Actually get a fancy looking good cosmetic. A little loud actually. Maybe like this. I don't know. This is too loud, I'm sure somebody will complain. Surely. The funny thing is I realized I could just subscribe, or rather I guess gift a sub to my own channel and get that as well, and yep. It even tells me when I open my own stream, hey, you can watch the streamer and you can also subscribe to get free stuff. Well, free in big air quotes, I guess. Anyways, enough of that. Update actually seems pretty fucking good so far. And by so far, I mean for the first 20 or so hours that I've already sunk into it across 2 days? Is that right? Edge came out on Thursday. I didn't play then. So Friday, Saturday. Let me check. I have... Yep. I mean, I can play a game that much. That already speaks for itself, I would argue. So yeah, it took way too fucking long. To be honest, that was such a long wait between major updates, but this one is good. There's so much new stuff, and most importantly, they buffed Sentinel, and Judgement Paladin is basically meta right now, which is great. I don't know if anyone even remembers. I don't even know if or how much I streamed of it, but when multiplayer came out, or rather the beta for it, so 0.9, I actually played a Paladin back then. I was trying to play like a support build pretty much. This was actually not that bad. Okay, what are the odds of that? Hold on. Nice. Oh my fucking god. Okay. That is just comedic timing, honestly. I mean, I'm not gonna be using this, but it's just funny because it's the Judgement gloves and they're even 2 LP. But as I was saying, I was playing Judgement support Paladin because I was hoping to play with other people and just boost their damage and survivability to crazy levels, and then anyone that was around, I think it's impossible that you don't remember how it went down, but anyone that wasn't around, at 0.9 was the multiplayer beta, and I think you could call it disastrous. So many issues, like the first 5 or so days, you basically couldn't play together at all. Like the first day it was just, you'd get lucky, you'd be lucky if you could even play at all, online of course. And then on day 2 through 5 or so, it was fine if you played solo, but as soon as you play with other people, you're just taking a huge gamble. You're getting like quadruple the loading times, and you might you will regularly encounter issues forcing you to relog and all that.
I cannot do that.
Which, of course, understandably caused a lot of people to lose interest. So, I kind of ended up just, not entirely by myself, but most people that were excited to play lost motivation very quickly. So there I was, a support without somebody to support, pretty much. And the build wasn't unusable, I made, but I think it like tripled. I don't know if it was triple, but I think like doubled maybe everyone else's damage. Of course, the downside was that my build was not really doing all that much damage. But hey, as long as you play with at least one other person, or even more, then it totally makes up for it. No one to play with. So that was a very unfortunate experience. Wow, okay. We're just getting super lucky. Damn it. There's so much new stuff also. I don't even know where to begin to talk about all of it.
Do that.
This is basically 1.5 to 2 major updates worth of stuff. Unfortunately, with the wait time of more like 2.5 to 3 major updates, but this update was fucking loaded. Aside from all the balance changes, a bunch of quality of life changes. Most notable thing is these new champion enemies. Basically just a new type of elite enemies. Weaver faction, which I can actually show you in a moment. If you played Path of Exile, you've basically seen this already. Think of it like an Atlas tree. You have the Weaver tree, which not as big obviously, but you can do stuff like up here, look. You have more possessed exiled mages, and then exiled mages drop specific stuff. And then you have a chance to get double mages in the rune prisons, and then there's a chance that there will be a champion alongside the mage, and then you buff the champion's loot, and or you just no longer get certain echo rewards, so you get better stuff. You can target farm specific items. Like I imprinted this weapon here, and now I basically have a small chance to find similar items. So basically allowing you to target farm. Oh yeah, and they have the Woven Echoes, which is actually procedurally generated zones. Awesome start, because you weren't aware all of the zones so far in the game are static. Actually, the roll is bad, but it has 1 legendary potential. Oh yeah, and there have been some huge power creep things. Actually, wait a moment. Wait. Here's 7. Do I want damage over time? No, I probably want attack speed, yes. Okay, tier 6. Tier 6. 6. I think I'm gonna craft these right now, actually. They have 0 forging potential. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Think for just another moment. Okay, so I'm losing the elemental rest, which I don't care about whatsoever. Less dodge rating, which I don't care about. Less endurance, which I also don't care about. Less haste, unfortunate, but yeah, this is fine. Okay, cool. We do dungeon things. Oh yeah, there's a key inventory now. Look. These are now stackable and don't take up all the space. Oh yeah, I can show you something else that's new. We're just gonna speedrun the dungeon. Look, we put in a key. We put in a portal charm. And then we need... I mean, I guess we'll just do tier 3, so we unlock tier 4. Yeah. Okay, timer starts now. Obviously, you have to pause the timer because it's loading now, so... Basically... It's basically the ultimate speedrun. But on a more serious note, yeah, you can just skip straight to the dungeon's boss. The portal charm. If it actually fucking worked, are you gonna scam me right now? Okay, I had to click again. That makes sense. Yeah, okay. Alright, and then we go to the boss. And then we just fuck her up big time. Oh yeah, she's gonna die to the dot. That's so good. Oh, yeah, because this ground effect lingers for a while. Yeah, and that's the speedrun. Trash, trash. All of these are good. More trash, even more trash. I don't know if these are good. Most of this is garbage, as expected. Okay, are any of the amulets... Actually, let's just do the most insane power creep feature. Actually, I don't know if it's the most insane, but it's the insane power creep feature of timeline of this update. Okay, so we want to put these gloves in. We want to put this in. What do we want? Oh, let's see. 1 guaranteed affix. If you do tier 2 or higher of this dungeon, you literally just get to choose 1 affix that's guaranteed, which is insane. But yeah, I just know that I'm gonna get melee attack speed instead of it being a 1 in 4 chance. Actual insanity in terms of power gain. Makes it so much easier. Yeah, so this is a huge upgrade now. Go here. No. Quickly check if any of these have usable rolls, but bases suck. Actually, the base doesn't matter. I want to craft it for legendary. I want not elemental. I want elemental over time. It's not too bad. That's actually not bad. I can get lucky here, which is unlikely. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, okay, fine. Whatever. Remove that stuff then. I can't even a sentence. Wow. Can't buy the game. This one could also work. You know what? More gambling. Bad. Bad. I'm just covering, yeah. Okay, easy upgrade already. That was an interesting start of a farming session. Where is it? Here. Instant 1 LP wing guards. That's just so funny. Okay. Do this one as well. Surely we'll just get another wing guard. Another pair of wing guards. I think something Wingardium Leviosa. Hey, yeah, there we go. One of the new procedurally generated zones. Oh, is that prophecy? Oh no, that was. Oh! Oh! There we go, it finally procced. Here, this is this. Unfortunately 1 LP, but there's more crafting options with these still.
I cannot do that.
Just have to get lucky to find the place to craft it. Oh, should I actually have any of these already? I gotta check. Probably not, because that's gotta be super rare. Let's see, Woven Echoes. I mean, it has to be a crafting thing, I guess. We'll drop 2 copies of this same random unique. You will gain access to the sacred. What do you want? Sacrificial altar. Here you can sacrifice 1 copy of the unique to reroll the properties of another. Okay, that will... Not with 1 LP though. Especially since I already have it. It's actually not that great. I mean, this one... All the rolls are kind of meh. Anyways, what was this? No, that's 3 tombs there. Blizzards. Harbinger. Great Echoes. Yeah, I don't think I have it. But there's a Woven Echo where you can just put in offer or whatever you want to call it, some uniques, and they either get more legendary potential or they lose all the legendary potential they have. Isn't there a lizard somewhere? Where did he go? Just...
I cannot do that.
Oh, that was the second one. I'm going crazy. I was crazy once. Whatever. So if I can get that echo, I can just put in all my 1 LP swords. Hope that they go up to 2, and if they go down to 0, whatever. I wasn't gonna use them anyways. Since I can still nemesis them. The one, I don't even know if I really want to call that downside, but I find it mildly annoying.
I cannot do that.
This update added so many new ways of crafting things that it's just feels like every other item on the ground you might as well pick up because you could do something with it. Just means you have to make your loot filter a lot more broad now. You just see so many items. That's the way you're seeing all of these items that I'm just briefly looking at. I'm also not entirely sure myself yet how I want to approach all of that. First time. Yeah, the funny thing about this build is it has insane damage and is also based borderline unkillable. Here, 549 health regen. And I just do these slams and just stand in them, everything burns, and I'm just perfectly safe. Yes, this. Thank you. But I did manage to die twice. I went all the way to level 85 without dying. It wasn't even particularly difficult. This build is just so fucking tanky. And then I went into a dungeon, the Soulfire Bastion, and some barely visible things then just insta-killed me. Like in one hit. Way too much fucking damage. Despite having kept fire res and a bunch of HP. I then just I saved the replay and looked at it and yeah, that was fucking bullshit. It was technically visible for like a quarter of a second or something, but it's ridiculous. Think of it like if I was standing here, and then behind this wall, there's a projectile flying at you. And let's say I was standing here, so I can't see. Can you see my cursor? Yes. You go away. So like behind this wall, you can't see it. So there's something coming along here, and then like when it's about here, you can actually see it, and it travels at about this speed. So yeah, that got me, and then I got fucking wrecked.
Stand down or die.
And then I died to another one of those projectiles because I didn't realize it. But at that point, I was also just not caring anymore because my character is no longer deathless. See, there's no deathless tag here. So, whatever.
Yes.
What's one death versus 500 deaths? What's the difference, really? At the end of the day, so... Meh.
Take care.
Oh yeah, I also wanted to sell all the set items. I'm gonna be using them at the shattering. So I might as well re-roll,
Yes.
raid or whatever. 3 extra money here. 3 stash tabs also.
Take care.
T.
Yes. Take care.
Oh, almost done.
Yes.
Go back to grinding stuff.
Take care.
Just this one is also empty. Firm. And we have stash tabs available. Okay. I was gonna reset. Yes. Almost this. Restore echoes. I mean, this should also affect the woven ones, so I could get the unique gloves, the unique pieces of armor, and I think everything past here is kinda... yeah, so... I'm gonna do this, and then we... phase 4, and then we can do... Fate of Oribus, push the timeline corruption. I also, for anyone wondering how the woven echoes work, so these things. Basically, if you do a specific type of echo, you can just place those woven echoes on your echo web.
I cannot do that.
Exiled mages are just funny, because I can just pre-stack my ground effect, and yes, of course, this ground effect stacks. I do multiple. So I can just stack that, activate the exiled mage, and it just dies pretty much immediately. It's just funny. Especially when they say something like, "Ah, free at last," or something along those lines, and then just, while saying it, they just die. Just, it's a hint of comedy in a game that shouldn't actually be centered on comedy. Oh my god. Holy shit, I just realized. It's comedic relief. Because it's funny and I'm relieving them of their items. It's literally comedic relief. Such a genius. Okay. Oh, 6%. I'll take that. This as well.
I cannot cannot do that.
Oh, I'm about to level up. Nice. Almost level 90. People manage to reach level 100 like within less than a day.
Stand down or
Fun
die.
fact. Insane grinding. I think I saw that after 16 hours, I believe. The first person was level 99 on softcore, of course, but still, that's just some crazy grinding
Do that.
threads. Oh, we're already done. Nice. Oh, nice. How much health do I actually gain? Oh, it doesn't even do all, it just does it in a radius. Okay. It's been too long.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Oh yeah, also on top of the just passive health regen that I have at all times. Whenever I attack, I also cast more healing things. Just to be even more unkillable. Basically, as long as I'm in combat and I don't get one shot,
Down. I cannot do that.
I'm basically unkillable. Nice. Okay.
I cannot.
Oh, nice, another one. No, no, no.
I cannot do that.
Weird, because I
Cannot do that.
think they, with the addition of all the tombs and the other randomized side areas and whatnot to do, it significantly, or at least to me, it feels like, for my playstyle, they significantly slowed down the progression of the monolith. Like, I've played for over 20 hours and I've completed 2 empowered timelines now. Normally, I think I would be much faster. The cool thing is I don't even mind, because it's actually fun to get there. To get all of this done. So they basically managed to pad the game with enjoyable more content. And drawing out the length. Oh, wow. Does it say anything here? Restore completed echoes on this web to their original states. I also like... The description says on this web. I mean, yes, of course it's only to this timeline. I think that's why I thought that it would be the entire thing, but yeah, it's only within a certain radius. Echoes containing vessels of memory or vessels of chaos are unaffected. Yeah, this contains neither of them. I'm pretty sure it's intended, it just feels a little BS that it doesn't say anywhere. Or maybe I'm missing something, but as far as I can tell, it doesn't say anywhere that woven echoes are excluded. Kinda sucks. I was hoping I could just abuse that, but I mean, at the very least, I got 1 extra chance at unique gloves. Yeah, just to give you an example of how much padding they added. Normally I would just do the 3 patrolling gold elementals, but now I'm just gonna do into this tomb, so... White squirrels, let's go. All of this is just extra padding, effectively. As a wise man once said, there's so much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back tomb?
I cannot do that.
Trying to plan out in my head the next 3 or so steps, like meta progression steps of what to do. I wanna fill this little up. There we go. Oh.
I
Nice.
cannot do that.
I'm planning to finish the... Oh my god, more lizards spawning, more lizards. Holy fuck. Okay. Sure. We take those. Jesus. Okay. Anything useful? Probably not. Anything with particularly high LP or anything I actually need for myself? LP on that is trash still. Wait, where are you going? Come back, buddy. Okay. That sword. Meh. I'm gonna let LP. Not too bad, but great either. And finally, that stuff. Right, so I'm planning to
Cannot do.
just push up the corruption of this timeline. I already did the Harbinger on this one. Which is, want to push up corruption. Because I already had a lot of stability farmed up. So I thought, might as well push the corruption here and then go to the next timeline. And just have it caught up. My next Harbinger, I believe, needs to be slain at 150 corruption. But if I do this Echo Web reset, I'm gonna be put at like 180 already. So this should give me enough corruption for the next 2 Harbingers. Now I just so happen to have all of these interesting notes that I wanted to pick on the Echo Web.
I cannot do that.
Buffs and nice. You finally rolled something. Holy shit! Damage over time. Yes. Thank you. Okay, what do we take out? This one. 1% damage over time. Low healing effectiveness. Yeah, we trade this for this. What is it? Tier 4. Okay, I mean, if I get lucky, it'll even upgrade 1 more tier. That would be perfect. Oh my god, they are all just on the other side of the map. What the fuck? Why would you do that to me? Moving down. They're all moving downwards. I hate patrolling enemies for that very reason. Oh no, they were big semi-grouped and now they're all running further
I
apart.
cannot do that.
You always have to figure out how to cut them off.
I cannot do that.
The Nemesis. I want to fight that as well. Try to get there. Hopefully it'll snap well enough. Does it connect downwards anywhere?
I cannot do that.
Yeah, fuck it. We'll go there at the very end. I know where it is. It's fine.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Look for the shrines. Nah, they're kind of far away.
I cannot do that.
Oh, nice. He's kind of coming closer.
I cannot do that.
Oh, goodbye.
I cannot do that.
Okay. Surely this is gonna wrap around soon enough.
I cannot do that.
Just a little annoying. When I do this ground effect, I just keep running, then I have to look at the edge of my screen to see if anything useful drop. Enemies die so fucking late. Which means I'm looking behind me as opposed to ahead where the enemies are. Improved. Yes, improved. That means it... Yes, nice. Reflected here, right. Exactly what I wanted. Holy shit.
I cannot do
Like within the last 2 or 3 hours of grinding, I found so many good items. It's actually insane.
I cannot do that.
The last hour and a half, I found a lot of items for me, and then before then, I found a lot of items for Funty. Oh, I was playing with. Just really lucky. Okay. If the wing guards are gonna gain 1 more LP from this nemesis, it's just gonna... I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the... I'm very happy, I guess. Of healing hands, holy shit, yes. And we can also just... Yes, perfect. Physical pen, why not? We no longer need this idol. Can go back to the stash. I also could just... That's the wrong one. There we go. Right. Doing 1 more and then reset. So I think I'm gonna be at 185 after the reset.
I cannot do that.
I hope that they haven't changed the corruption mechanic, because before it was the case that when one timeline is significantly ahead in corruption of others, and whenever you do a reset on the lower corruption timeline, it would just catch up on a bunch of corruption. Let's say you had 1 corruption 200 and 1 corruption 100 timeline. If you were to do an echo web reset on the 100 timeline, it would just jump up to like 190 or something instead of going up to like 110, 120 maybe.
I cannot
Nice
do
nemesis.
that.
But they added a new woven echo that does something similar. And it just occurred to me that they might have changed how it works, so that would be a big nerf actually. If I have to manually grind up the corruption of every timeline now, surely they wouldn't have done that. Aw, it's 1 LP. Unfortunate. Not useless, just not an upgrade. But still, we take those. Don't want parry chance. You have slightly more melee attack speed. Everything else kinda the same. Yeah, it's not worth using another exalted for that. But I can use them for the reroll thingy. You sacrifice a unique of equal power. I'm understanding it correctly. I can reroll either a 1 LP unique or a legendary with 1 affix by sacrificing a 1 LP unique. 1 LP unique is in that context the same as a legendary with 1 affix. Same potential power or whatever you want to call that. Which is all to say, I can use these gloves to reroll these gloves if I wanted to. I mean, do I want to? What's the range? They're below average, yeah. Surely I'll find better gloves until then, though. Oh wait, I just realized that brings another interesting decision. Assuming that I just have enough of all the woven echoes and just can do whatever I want to. And now I have to make the choice. Do I want to reroll the gloves I already have to hopefully get a better roll on the stats with the extra wing guards I have? Or do I just put the extra wing guards in the other woven echo where you have a chance to either increase or decrease the legendary potential? I guess in the case of 1 LP, I probably want to reroll the LP. Not the already crafted item, but there's so many interesting decisions. Holy shit. That didn't even occur to me until just now. The game is good now. Oh yeah, also you can now buy a capybara in the game, which immediately makes it amazing.
I cannot do that.
Who doesn't like capybaras? Hold on, what? Why does this... Oh? Hey? Why is there this stuff on the map? Makes no sense. What's this? Yeah, that as well.
Cannot do that.
Also wondering if I should try out the WASD controls. If you don't know, they added WASD control scheme. Well, in experimental state, but as far as I could tell from other people's reports, it's working totally fine already. Wondering if I should give that a try.
Cannot do that.
Just so used to moving with the mouse. I'm sure I could get used to that fairly quickly. What you got for me? What's this? No. Oh, melee attack speed. 2.6 though, right? Yeah, 2.6. But still, could be used at some point, maybe. Actually, what cleanse thingy? If I can reroll this into something else. Not this. Not this. Not this. Goodbye. I think I'll leave everything as is. This is damage over time. This is damage over time. And physical resistance at least helps currently. Yeah, I'm gonna save my memory ember. Because you don't get that much. From my experience, I get about... You need 500 memory ember to reroll in one idle, and you get maybe 600 or so every tomb that you find. So you just barely gain a little more than you spend if you reroll at every tomb. But there's also cemeteries which allow you to reroll twice. So actually burn through
I cannot do that.
almost exactly as much as you gain. Which is why I'm sitting at 2000 or something memory ember. Okay, you go. You can go. Tier 6 fire damage. I mean, the stun avoidance sucks. Health regen also sucks. Can we fix this, or? We can. I mean, I kind of want healing effectiveness or elemental damage over time. Elemental damage is too broad. 94, and how much is it? Such a low amount. I'm gonna try my luck. Yeah, this is a rip. Are you actually just gonna give me healing effectiveness on the last one? What the fuck? What is wrong with you? This is just rude. Now you're forcing me to get insanely lucky with this. Yeah. I don't have enough forting potential. Why? This is 5, 6, 5, 5. Yeah, this can't compete. I could use this for legendary crafting, maybe. I mean, if I want to get really greedy, I could even buy that one. The thing is just, if it takes a suffix, that's so wasted. That's about the only ring I actually have that's exalted. Wow. This one was for the shards? Yeah. For the reversal. Okay, harvest time? harvest. Yeah, also funny. Cool. You can just do this, and then when he spawns in, get absolutely fucked, idiot. Strong. Nice, 2 LP. Prophecy stuff. Nah. No weaving. Lots of weavers will. Sure, yes. You know what? I'm gonna change my rule. Which one is this? So all uniques with at least 1 LP. I don't want 0 weavers will. So this one, will this be hidden now? No, 17 for all unique items. Okay, so this doesn't make a difference. What if I show with at most 1? Now this is gone. But this will still be shown. Yes. Right, so what's the rule? 16, so let me see. Weavers will. So this one would be hidden. This one would be shown. Yes, okay.
Yes.
I don't really need to collect all of those low weavers will rolls. Let's just clean up as well. Anything that's below 16 can off. And you go here.
Yes.
These gold monies.
Yes. Take care.
Oh, damage. Oh. Wait, what? This could be big. I just need to get lucky twice that it doesn't remove damage over time. So basically, first try it's gonna remove it. Damn it. Would have been really nice upgrade actually. But garbage. And you? You're 6 health, but everything else sucks. No, I'm just gonna. Yeah,
Yes.
rip. Also,
Take
isn't
care.
there a way to? Or is that no? That was in PoE,
Yes.
right? Where you just have some keyboard shortcut to immediately open the shop. Okay, we're now at 183, and I guess I have the stability, so I might as well fight him again. Or I just save it for prophecies, actually? Blessings. I mean, the blessing is not gonna get any better, let's be real. Like, this might as well be max roll. Way too high. So I don't really need to do this timeline again. So which one do I do next? Driving over. Rip. Who did you drive over? I guess it's run over. Rip. Never mind. Doesn't work. It only works in German. Happy Jesus respawn day. Which blessings do I want on this build? What does it say? Spell damage, leech, armor, block chance. My block chance. I'm not anywhere near cap. Yeah, okay, so that doesn't matter that much. I would like to do Black Sun. The leech. Think real quick. Are there any bosses that I wanna still do? No, all these are fine. Okay, I'm gonna do Black Sun for the leech, hopefully. Although at... Was it at 300 corruption where you get another choice for blessing? Wait, have I done? Oh no, I have already done Rain of... What the fuck? Rain of Dragons. There's a unique I want from over there, but no. Yeah, it's just 2 Black Sun. Oh, unique shields in here, that's also nice. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Also, I'm probably going absolutely insane, but
I cannot do
I
that.
feel like my camera looks more zoomed in than it usually is. To be fair, I'm usually not the one looking at my stream, I just quickly check if it's working, but it just...
I cannot do
I don't know, it feels more zoomed for some reason, which makes 0 sense because I didn't move it. So, as I said, I am actually just going insane. And imagining things and seeing things that aren't there, but... It feels like that. For some reason.
I cannot do that.
Okay. Boom. Shrine, attunement, rip. Not the shrines that give me... Actually, attunement isn't that bad, it also boosts my judgment damage.
I cannot do that.
Strength shrines are ideal, but attunement is also fine. Now that I think about it. Out of all the skill shrines,
I cannot do that.
those are definitely the most impactful ones. We don't
cannot
have
do
one.
that.
Nice.
I cannot do that.
You got... No. Don't need no beekeeper's gloves. I'm a bee freer.
I cannot do that.
I'm against the glorification of bears as well. And nothing but stinky, smelly, hairy,
I
for
cannot
the
do
rest.
that. I cannot do that.
Hey, I just realized something. That description might as well apply to your mom.
I cannot do that.
Got him.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Do the charge. Won't be able to go through there. Did I place my passive? I died. Okay, so let's see. What do I do after this? I push up the corruption. I hopefully get the blessing first try, even if it's a min roll. I just want to have the blessing. Even the mid roll is just gonna be so much healing that it leech technically that it doesn't really make. I don't think it's gonna make much of a difference between mid and max roll. It's so much damage.
I cannot do that.
Just one blessing and oh, I target next.
I cannot do that.
I could try to round up all my blessings, get them done. I have to think if there's other things I should target from that would give me a big boost in power. Here.
Stand down or die.
Most of the drops are lower drops, so sure I could go to the specific timeline, but Could also just grind out blessings and then hope to randomly find it. Right. Using that. The thing I'm hoping for the most currently is the shield.
I cannot do that.
I just want to see how it plays. There's a new shield that... Does it petrifies? It petrifies enemies that attack or look at you? Sounds really interesting. Yeah, I guess we just... Here. You haven't managed to find it yet though. I mean, obviously, I'm trying to get an amulet. That's why I'm using all the runes of ascendancy.
I cannot do that.
Need to get a very rare amulet. But I think chances are like 1 in 470 or something when using a rune of ascendancy to get the one that I want. And then it also ideally should come with LP. Probably gonna be a while, but I really want that amulet. So surely this will be it now that I talked about it. Nice.
Yes.
Money. 1,100 money. Oh, nice. It still is a thing. The quick catch-up thingy. So yeah, it gives me plus 80 corruption. The other time that was 183. Okay, so it's 3 behind. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It's enough. All it needs to be. It needs to be, well, actually for the next Harbinger it only needs to be 150. For the one after that it needs to be 175. Both is the case. Get old nerd. Prophecy, progress, yay. More garbage. More garbage.
Yes. Take care.
Oh yeah, right. Why do I just forget about this chest? Whatever, we'll just go any direction. I mean, I could just be lazy. Could just use all of my envies to speed this up. What do you think about that? Use my glyphs of envy.
I cannot do that.
You know what? No, I should do that on timelines where I can't find anything good. Because in this timeline I could also get unique shield echoes. So using an envy is not a good idea here. But in a timeline where you get, I don't know, unique helmets, which there are none that I care about, just as an example, there I could definitely just skip through the envy.
Do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, I think. How many do I have? 51. Oh my god. Nice. I'm gonna keep finding plenty because I stacked so much into loot lizards on the Weaver tree. Money. Okay. That really isn't that much. Given how rare gold shrines are, 12,000 gold, sure, I'll take it. It's free, but I mean, one group of enemies is like 500 to 1,000 gold. One pack of these. And then you also theoretically could pick up all the uniques and That items you find. Looking for like, I don't know what the average selling price is, but like 500 to 1,000 per item. Obviously that one entails having to go to the NPC and selling, but still. Which ones are a fucking scam, I guess, but just tragedy. I think they were just left behind by the power creep. Simplest way to put it. I think they used to be a lot better when they were first added, but since then there have been so many ways of power creep
I cannot do that.
that you just get so much gold through other means. Gold shrine is just drop in the bucket. Oops, I just used an insanity. I wanted to shatter it. Fuck!
Yes.
I don't want you. Go
Okay.
away. Where do my woven echoes here? Yeah. Thing is, now that I noticed, like realized how little gold I gained from the shrine. Oops. This actually kind of changes a little bit how I approach stuff in the monolith. Before I was thinking, okay, if there's a shrine, I probably want to go there. Max speed, no. I mean, obviously skill shrines and haste shrines and so on at the end of an echo aren't really useful, but you could get stuff like the Loot Lizard Shrine, obviously, Gold Shrine, which I now realize is not really worthwhile. The Epic Shrine is also kind of underwhelming. I guess it could be a unique shrine, but even that, it's just some random unique drop. I'm trying to think, is there any other really good shrine? There's Key Shrine wouldn't be bad, but you get enough keys, I think. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put a lot less emphasis on getting every shrine I see. 'Cause up until now, I really always thought, oh yeah, more gold. I can just gamble in the Soulfire Bastion, it's good. 1,000 golds? Look, I just got 1,000 gold just from this thing. And once again, the odds are just not in the shrine's favor. Okay, fine, I'll go here first.
Stand down or die.
Obviously, most of the shrines are just gonna be a skill shrine. Wow, you think you're funny, don't you? 10,700, so it's even less, so obviously it's gonna scale with corruption and all that, but still 10,000 just isn't much compared to what I'm finding. I think at 15,000 I would slowly start thinking, okay, yeah, that's noticeable maybe in a sense. And then at 20,000 or more, I would say, yeah, that's good. Like, what the hell? I'm at 1,769,000. Let's see. Holy aura, holy shit. Aha, holy shit. You cannot be contained, okay. Back to containment you go. I'm at 71,000 now.
I cannot do that. I
Relic. Rip.
I cannot do that.
Oh well. Catalyst garbage. Look, I already made 3,000 in like, what was this, 20 seconds? 2,000, did I say 3,000? Whatever. So let's say I make about 1,000 gold per 10 seconds, maybe? So a gold shrine of 12k is basically 2 minutes worth of killing stuff. And if I were to go out of my way to get to such a shrine,
I cannot do that.
I'm probably not going to be killing that many things. Actually, I mean, I still haven't gone there in the Echo. Mind that part, but still, just very underwhelming. How much gold does a gold node on the Echo Web actually give? Was this or was the next one a gold node? 13k. Okay, so basically one. No, we don't do that. Someday I'll learn again. So basically, I'm getting 1 gold shrine's worth of gold when I'm completing Gold Echo.
I cannot do that.
It's just bad.
I can stand
Holy
down
shit, how
or
far do I have to
die.
go? At the entrance. It's just not very good. So we'll get another data point now. 20,000. And then another 3,000 from the chest just as generic bonus loot. Yeah, gold shrines are kinda cringe. Sorry, but it's just how it is. G6 Holy Aura. I'm gonna try to remove it. If other stuff gets removed, maybe I'll use this. Gym needs to go as well, yeah. Oh, I got the shards. Also nice. Hybrid health. I want hybrid health. Of course, it's the last one. No, we just keep pushing. Just realized something. They added this new type of echo. What's the word? Objective. Echo objective. Slay the enemies to locate unstable rift and then stabilize it by killing creatures. This is. How is this any different from all the gates? Like, I don't know what the gates were called. The void gate, flame gate, or whatever. The elemental gates before that you still get, but very rarely. This is basically the same thing. Go to one area, interact with the thingy, and then kill enemies until it's done. The only difference being there is no... Wait, no, you still can't pass through that. I guess it's slightly smaller than the gate, so, and it's more out in the open. So I'm trying to understand my own head right now, because I know that on paper they're basically the same thing. So why do I feel like the void rifts are more enjoyable to do? Is it because they are smaller and thus block you less? Or maybe is it because their collision disappears entirely, because obviously the rift is gone after you're done? I genuinely don't know, I'm just thinking out loud. I just noticed that once again. It makes no sense on paper, but they just feel better. Here, 2,000, 1,800, 1,400. So if you were to only pick up the loot that you actually care about and then the uniques along the way, you would also just get a bunch of extra gold. I mean, you would also have to go to the NPC to sell every now and then, but still. Like, the more I think about it, the less I like gold shrines.
I cannot do that.
No, the more mental number crunching I do, the more I realize just how bad they are. I mean, I knew they were bad like 3 minutes ago. I realized that, but now that I'm thinking about it, oh wait, they're even worse than I thought.
I cannot do that.
It's weird. Right. Oh. Hello there, buddy. Goodbye. No. Take this.
I cannot
Also,
do
the
that.
fact that this build is so tanky, I can just open the forge, shatter some items as I'm running around. That's just so funny. I have no respect for these enemies. Nope. Why would you roll with Dex? Us. I want the healing hands. Everything else sucks. Yeah. Cannot be recovered. Look, another
Yes.
3,000 gold right here.
Take care.
Oh, unique shield. Yes, I'll go right there. Oh yeah, another important thing that they did with this update.
Stand down or die.
Finally made arenas enjoyable. Arena echoes.
I cannot do that.
So nice. Why? I thought there was a Stiletto. Got baited.
I cannot do that.
Is there a sign? 2-6. Indian help, I think. Either way, don't care. Wait, great thieves cache. Why endurance threshold? God damn it. So sad. Useful. Oh wait, we're already done. That was quick. That's what she said. Speaking of quick, wait, what the fuck? I'm about to level up? What? How long have I been streaming? 1 hour 20 minutes minus the intro, and I also was 89 when I started. So basically about an hour to level up? That's insane. I mean, I know that it slows down significantly at... Is it 90 or 90? No, I think it's 95. Somewhere in the 90s.
I cannot do that.
Still, that's just... Wow. Perfect. Maybe. Look, I went all the way over here for a fucking stun shrine. What I mean, so even if this would have been a gold shrine, it still wouldn't have been worth the detour.
I cannot do that.
Shrine is... Really, is there any other shrine that's worthwhile aside from the Loot Lizard shrine? I don't know if the unique item shrine has a higher chance to give LP. If it does, maybe that one as well, but it's also so fucking rare.
I cannot do that.
What shrines are there? Key shrine, but I already said I don't think I'm gonna need that many keys.
I cannot do that.
No, I'm gonna have to adjust my playstyle to just deprioritize shrines. I optimized the fun out of the game. Guys, you watched it live. I roughly estimated the numbers and realized shrines are not worth it. Before I was just going for it because, oh cool, a shrine. And now I'm thinking, it's not worth my time. I mean, they're not terrible, but statistically speaking, they're not worth my time. I literally just live optimized the fun out of the game. That is so good. Oh my fucking god. Aw, why are these not exalted? Is it life or something?
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Boots. Counter one? Okay. Oh, the two died, huh? Where?
Cannot do that.
Hey, that's another new feature. In case you did not know. Oh my god.
Do that.
Ill. Ah.
I cannot do that.
Ill out. Maybe that can be fixable. Nemesis. Oh. Sorry, but this is just bad. Just to go. There. Look, cocooned unique. Literally just, you know the base type and then it's literally just an un-ID'd unique. However, it has a higher chance to get LP. So it's not just, oh wow, it's an extra step. No, it's
Cannot do that.
an un-ID'd unique with some extra excitement.
Cannot do that.
And given that it's a shield, I'm actually extra excited right now. Damn it. Yeah, it's pure garbage. But could have been the shield that I was looking for. Wasn't, but could have. Look. When I last checked my money, I was at 700,071. At 771,000, and now I'm at 834,000 already. Been a few minutes.
I cannot do that.
No, we don't do that. Don't do enchanting. Wrong shield. Wrong shield. Oh no! Why? Why? No! No! Why on a blue item? And it already. Oh no. Oh man. No, I'm just gonna get the shards. I'm not risking this. I want the level of judgment shards. No. In case you're wondering, level of judgment is literally the best stat to get for me. Elemental damage over time and spell damage. I can fix the suffixes. Haha, fix. Yeah, I think it's this bug. Oh. No fortune potential. No thanks. No. Why would you do that?
Yes.
Money.
Take care.
No, I'll just... Oh, it's whatever. Alright, I was going here for the unique shield node and then... Oh, it's swords. Yes, please. This is good. Maybe I'll find an upgrade. I don't know if you saw it in my stash, but I have a 2LP version of this sword already. The only problem is I don't have a good enough exalted to use it in.
I cannot do that.
So, good. Until I find that, I'm just gonna stick to this. But as soon as I find a good exalted one-handed sword... Oh, sick. Damage reflection. Yay! Quite possibly the worst try in the game.
I cannot do
Okay. Just bad.
Stand down or die.
But yeah, as I was saying, as soon as I get the right sword, I can just upgrade to the 2LP variant and well, hopefully get something better. And currently I think I only have melee attack speed on it, yeah. So ideally if I have a 2LP sword, if I want to use the 2LP sword, I would have some one-handed sword that has melee attack speed, spell damage, higher penetration, I guess as suffix probably, and then I don't know what the last one would be.
I cannot do that.
Obviously, I would just hope for one of the first three more damage.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Oh, nice, gold macro. Forgotten keep. What's the forgotten keep? Oh, one. Frostfire Caverns and Forgotten Keep. Frostfire Caverns is a mage loot. And what's Forgotten Keep? This needs a search function. Forgotten Keep. Oh, Baroness. Super reading me.
Stand down or die.
I'm also wondering if the Baroness is a Diablo 2 reference. Because you go through a bunch of... Oh my god! Holy shit, it has to be! Wait, it didn't even occur to... Oh my god, it has, yeah. So you go through a bunch of small levels that, now that I think about it, basically the tower, the Forgotten Tower?
I cannot do that.
Conquer Tower, okay. That's the Nemesis one. What is Conquer? No, Conquer Tower. Oh yeah, it is Nemesis. Yeah, so you go through a bunch of very small areas that are fairly reminiscent. Maybe not fairly, but mildly reminiscent of the tower. And then at the top, in a room that is decently reminiscent of the Countess room. Although there are no ads, I guess, but so you just fight the Baroness. And she drops... I don't know if she dropped any runes actually, but a bunch of crafting shards, which... I mean, crafting shards are basically this game's version of Diablo 2 runes, right?
I cannot do that.
Even the fact that there's the Jaif bear in the game.
I
Oh
cannot
no.
do that.
I'm convinced now that it has to be a Diablo 2 reference. I'll change my mind on that. It just has to be. Oh wait, I think that's a new one. Book of the Lost. Yeah, nice.
I cannot do that.
We weave. Hmm. No, I think I'm gonna save them for now. Yeah, let's just take them. I'll equip that. Full of epistle echoes. Nice.
I cannot do
I just
that.
find it very amusing that I noticed that it is giving me Diablo 2 vibes because of the name of the boss and because of the loot and the room. But it didn't even occur to me that the entire area leading up to it was actually a Diablo 2 reference. Because as I was going through it, I was actually wondering, why are all these small areas whose layout doesn't really make much sense? Because on the minimap they're kind of next to each other. These different subzones, so it is all just very weird.
Do that.
Yeah, of course, it was just to mimic the fucking Forgotten Tower.
I cannot do that.
Oh my god, okay. Good thing it's only 1 LP.
I cannot do that.
Sure, plenty with one goes.
I cannot do that.
Melee damage of wielding a mace. Sure. Level of healing hand. Waste one place. Go. Multitasking.
I cannot do that.
Oh look, another champion. Lord Lorca, wait. It's supposed to be like Lord Orca? Isn't he supposed to be a whale? Something?
I cannot.
Surely.
I cannot do that.
Surely I'm onto something here, right? There has to be a deeper meaning to this. Didn't pay enough attention to the enemy's model, so actually don't know.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Oh wait, dick butt. Nice relic. Very nice at all. I mean, not nice
I
at all.
cannot do that.
Purple.
I cannot do that.
Chest. Chest. Oh, got a little one.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Get wrecked.
I cannot do that.
Relic. No. Still unsure of what the point of these cocoons is. Do they always contain memory amber? I need to pay a little closer attention to it. Come on. The armor. But does this contain memory amber? Not. Oh, is that what the possession thing is? Wait. Yes, I've been playing for 20 hours and I haven't paid enough attention. Oh my god, it is. Okay.
I cannot do that.
Glad I finally got that out. Took way too long, honestly. This will just always go to the nearest enemy, I guess. That's Any smite enjoyers? Of course, I'm not talking about the skill smite, I'm talking about the game from high res. Surely there's a lot of smite enjoyers here. Because high res is a great company with an amazing track record. Oh wait, I should actually pay attention. Do the possessed enemies always give memory amber? That makes some sense. Okay, so you're possessed. Add us memory amber. You're possessed now. That is memory amber. You're not possessed. No amber. Finally cracked the code. So long, but I figured it out. I'm not gonna say I'm smart, I'm just gonna say I'm wiser than before. Let's go with that. Also. Oh, because that's the Weaver's Will. Right, that makes sense, because I don't want to see them. Yep. All good. All good. I don't equip that. Just want that. Oh, tier 6. Unfortunate. Higher damage. Wait. I want it. Attack speed though. Attack speed and spell damage, but not completely terrible. Let's see if I can somehow magically. Yeah, that's what I thought. No, it's not COF, so go. Don't want crit multi, and have on melee hit is. I guess I want just chance to slow or something. Obviously fire penetration. So yeah, we're gonna try to removal. Of course. Still COF, so
Yes.
worth a try. Look, I made money.
Take care.
Easy money. You know what? Air fucking sucks in here. I'm gonna open the window. Gonna stay AFK for a minute or two. Break scene. Man, how dare you? Rip lighting. Sorry, you're gonna have to deal with the dark side of the skytis. That's just how it's gonna be. Yes. I have to have a window open. Which means light. I go here. Oh. And another 20% again already.
Stand down.
Don't remember how much it slows down by, but considering the fact that I'm still pushing corruption, like I'm not even at my peaks yet when it comes to that. Plus the fact that I also don't feel like I'm. Yeah, this is. Oh, damn, there was another odd Lorca. Rip. Didn't look. Plus the fact that I also really feel like there's still a lot I want to do in this game. Just wondering if I'm just gonna be hitting 100 before I'm sort of done with the character. Because up until this patch, before it was always the case, I'm kind of done with my build, I got my blessings. Sure, you could get more LP and all, but the character is basically done before I hit level 100, and then it's just... I guess I'll also do 100, because I'm already, I don't know, 97 or something by the time that I finish my character. I think I might actually just reach 100 before I feel like I'm probably done with the character this time around. Because I mean, the tombs are obviously gonna give experience because I'm killing enemies. But they're not getting me any closer to the blessings, they are just a detour.
I cannot do that.
Even just getting my blessings and increasing my
I
corruption,
cannot do that.
which also requires echo completions. Nice meme. Thanks for the 15k gold. Very funny. Even just that is gonna take so much longer. All the side content. Can I just point out how we found 3 or 4 gold shrines within like seems like half an hour now? I mean, yeah, they're not completely worthless, but they're just not that good. I think the game is trying to troll. That's a good rip. LP, well, put on that one. Not even
Yes.
worth talking about with 2 LP.
Take care.
Exalted body armor. Well, don't mind if I do. Whatever, I don't need to maximize my distance from the center. I don't need to maximize option gain immediately. I'll gladly take exalted body armors. Kill, right, that's also a thing.
I cannot do that.
So I still see one of those. I still to this day don't know how much it actually gives. Raw experience on kill, but how much? Zero clue. If I remember, I'm actually gonna check after this echo if plus Epoch tools has the shrine effects. I would be curious. Like 10%, 20. I'm gonna guess it's 20%. Feels like a decent amount. Like 10% is so little, like barely noticeable, barely worth going for. Whereas if you give people like 50% or more bonus experience, that would just probably lead to some degenerate shrine hunting strats. And also just really potentially throw up the balance early on. I guess if you get an XP shrine early on. Oh, 20 just feels like a solid middle ground.
I cannot do that.
Oh, nice. I got the garbage shrine. So funny,
Cannot
because
do that.
during leveling, very early on, the Phoenix Shrine is... If you get it super early on, it's the best shrine you could possibly get. Aside from maybe a haste shrine, just to get through the area faster.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do
Yeah. But later on, it's just absolutely useless. It does practically 0 damage. I don't know. I mean, I think it should work with all of my stats. I have a decent amount of increased fire damage and fire damage over time and damage over time and all those things, which that should be affected by. And still it does practically 0 damage.
I cannot do that.
So if you don't have a damage over time build or fire build or whatever, then the shrine is even worse.
I cannot do that.
And it might also already just not exist with my build. Insane. Yeah, the point I was making is that early during leveling, actually pretty fucking nice, and then super quickly it falls off into absolutely useless territory. Very amusing. Gauntlet of Strife, Champions Colosseum. There you go. Champions Colosseum. Oh, all the champions in there. Gauntlet of Strife. I wish the game had an in-game suggestion thing, because I don't want to make a bug report, but I'm also too lazy to go to the forum. Oh, nice. Because I would like to suggest that they add a search function to the Woven Echoes. Don't keep... Oh, look. Oh. I missed another clue. It's the fucking blood-soaked halls. It's not just halls, it's blood-soaked halls. Of course. Holy fuck, now I'm being increasingly stupid. Like, how did I not immediately notice? There's so many tells. Holy fuck.
I cannot do that.
So, I'm just thinking right now, maybe I should already... I guess whenever I do the timeline, because I picked the experience gain blessing in the first timeline.
I cannot do that.
Early on, the bonus experience is always a nice bonus. Yeah, duh. Just nice to have that on top to just get to
I
certain
cannot do that.
thresholds on your passive tree and all that faster.
I cannot do
Are very helpful. And I feel like early on, maybe up until level 90-ish or so, somewhere around there, more experience is just more impactful than having more gold, and I don't know what the alternatives are. Was that one also the unique drop rate? No, I think it was...
I cannot do that.
I don't know, I'll check after this, I guess. Check what the experience shrine does, and check what you can get from the first timeline. I'm thinking right now, next time I do this, I should respec away from experience gain. Just not really worth it anymore.
I cannot do that.
Like, there's not that much I'm gaining from the level up. And there's also not that many level ups left anyways.
I cannot do that.
Obviously any experience gain past level 100 is wasted. Well, maybe not entirely wasted, because you still gain more favor if you gain more experience, but still. I think at that point gold just becomes more impactful. Last epoch tools, let's see. Honor of Fate. Timelines. All of the Outcast. Blessings. Gold experience, unique drop rate. Rune glyph. Don't idle drop rate. That could also be nice. That's why I'm gonna want unique or idle drop rate probably. Gold is not that important. Right. Actually doesn't say. Last epoch experience shrine. Now I want to know. Experience shrine increases experience gain by 50% for 60 seconds. Okay, wow, it really is a lot then. Okay. Oh my god, what's with all the healing hands now? Nice. I want the shards. Unusable in this. I would have to get so lucky. Yeah. Almost though. 2 health. Not worth it.
Yes.
Bad. At some point somebody's gonna have to clean up my stash. And I'm not gonna do it, so one of you has to do that. You figure out who will do that. I sure as fuck I'm not gonna do that. No. It's the biogate. Huh? The enemies to locate the biogate. I located it. I went into the tomb. Is the biogate inside of the tomb? So holy shit, look, it's one of the steel objectives. One of the old ones again that I talked about previously. Okay, so possessed enemies are the ones that give amber. I'm gonna have to check if there's anything on the Weaver tree. Getting more possessed enemies. Because I think I'm just gonna be re-rolling the idols forever. None of the idols are great yet, I think. If I remember correctly, I have one healing effectiveness on all of them ideally. I mean, damage over time is at least useful, but let's see, or I don't remember if it can roll on the big ones. No, it really can't, never mind. Maybe I need to rethink my strategy. I'm not gonna be re-rolling my class specific idols all that much. Like, I mean, I can just save some memory amber for now and respec later. Means I don't really need to spec into that. Do something else instead. Question is what?
I cannot do that.
Oh, lizard. Goodbye, lizard. Scale charm. Oh yeah, I could also do a dungeon with a scale charm. Just get some extra loot. There's so many options of things to do now.
I cannot do that.
Your threat has been spun.
Okay. The base is fucking cringe, but everything else is good on this, potentially. Shit. Wrong base. Sucks. Why attunement? No! No! That sucks. If I can remove attunement and the necrotic rest, this could be insane. No forging potential though. Holy fuck, minus 24. Oh no. Do I want fire damage? Which one do I want? Fire damage over time. Funny. Very, very funny. Wow, and I get 0 of the fucking vengeance shards. Yes, we're being very funny today. Also, where the fuck is the Vile Gate? Was not here. That seems like... Fuck. Okay, wait. What?
Stand down or
That
die.
doesn't seem right.
I cannot do that.
Melee damage over time. What's this? I have enough fire damage shards. Really? Maybe I should update my loot build though.
I cannot do that.
Check this one real quick. Always the same junk. Elemental damage over time we can take, but symbols of hope. Oh. And healing effectiveness, but on a bad base. There's health regen though. I don't want that. The hybrid health and health regen, yeah. And the normal health roll. Rip. Okay, so what do we do with you? I either have to remove the suffixes, so rip. Wait. Wait. Dude, and if I could seal a prefix. I can... Okay, so we do... First of all, we do health. Health and stun avoidance. We try to seal this? It didn't get sealed. I mean, I could still... Okay, what kind of suffix options do we have? Suffixes. I could get another resistance. I mean, I could get physical res. I'm losing... What am I losing? Okay. This has lower tier damage stuff. I'm losing a little bit of health. I mean, I need to get insanely lucky to... No, I don't think I can seal this. Yeah. Fine. Okay. Compare. I'm gaining some offense. I'm losing a little bit of health, but mostly it's about the damage over time taken. Slightly more health and probably quite more damage. Yeah. Yeah, surely I can survive this. Could try this one for legendary crafting even. Would be very risky, but in hybrid health and healing effectiveness would be fine. Damage over time would be okay. Of chance, resistance. Okay.
Yes. Take care.
Loot filter. Wait, that's because of that. Okay, never mind. Then we don't change that. Boss time? Me, we have enough corruption, right? It's 150, yeah. Crit avoidance, don't care, health is fine. Although, I mean, I could... Someone here it's... If I do this... Kill a timeline boss. I get 3 additional gaze. I don't want to do that. I kill the boss because I should be coming up on an Orobus fight soon-ish. Then I reset this to like 200 something. And nice corruption gameplay. So, the timeline boss, yes. So we unequip this. Oh, poison capped anymore. Lamau. This. Oh, good stuff. I'm gonna remember to kill you fuckers.
cannot do that.
Oh look, he can also slam. But I'm the better slammer. Yeah.
I
Can't just have the ground effect still be active there. I mean, I can totally just stand in it, but
cannot do that.
it's still just rude, buddy.
I cannot do that.
It changes anything. This world. A dead god for a dead world.
Okay, I'm focused on the fight.
I cannot do that. I
Good
cannot
night,
do that.
sweet prince. Get bonked.
Can still fight.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm good with that. Thank you. Yeah, that was poison penetrate. Actually, yeah, I could use some poison shards. Why not? Nice. And we get another free 10k experience, aka absolutely fucking nothing.
You've returned.
Look at the XP bar.
Glad to know. I just need to not make a habit.
Oh, it even moved this time,
Or
damn.
this place is going to get crowded.
What?
You don't sell. Rip. Okay, end of time. Black Sun, yes. And we go and push another Orobus fight. Oh yeah, and also we equip again. I think that mechanic is kinda janky. I think it would make much more sense if they just had the Harbinger's Needle in your key inventory and you can just like right click to toggle it on for the next fight. Sure, I can give up an idol, it's not that big of a deal. I don't mind. I mean, since it's kind of stupid to give up some of your build power, but I guess on the other hand, you want to push up corruption by a lot, so you should be able to handle it even with one less idol. Still, I think it would just be more convenient, because then you also don't forget to put it back on afterwards. You know what? I'm gonna note these things down and post them on the forum later, maybe.
I cannot do that.
Please just all go away. And the new file. Okay.
Do that. I cannot do that.
I'm sure somebody already suggested the search function for the Golden Echo, so, but I'll check just in case. Hybrid help. Oh look, allied ice beetle.
I cannot do
Almost as bad as the Phoenix Shrine. Getting all the garbage. Okay. Sort of an erased sentinel could be good. I'm using it right now, but pretty much only because it happened to roll very well. I mean, plus one holy aura is not insane, but it's neat. But plus one to all skills is nice, just plus the judgment, and it happened to roll elemental damage over time, which is really nice. But if the other one can just If I get lucky and it goes up to, I don't know, 20 plus Reaper's Will and I get some plus to Judgment. I don't know if I got tier 7 plus to Judgment.
Do that.
That would be my relic for the next 10 hours probably. I mean, the only way to top that would be find a 1 LP Kairos Heart. Which is not that common.
Stand down.
Correct.
I cannot do
We
that.
locate the gate already. I find these echoes very annoying because it takes sometimes so long to locate it, and then you have to also go there, and then you
I cannot do that.
have to see. Okay, that's why it took long. Never mind. Then it's fine. I was gonna say, if I have to run halfway across the map as well now, then seal the gate, I'm gonna be very
I
annoyed.
cannot do that.
But okay, I'm familiar with that.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
What was it called? Death Claw Grip? Fuck, I don't know exactly. I'm sure somebody knows what I'm talking about.
I cannot do that.
Good question. Why are you here when we're talking about that?
I cannot do that.
Three things.
I cannot do that.
Okay. Yeah, time to go. Set items. Yay. One crit multi-base. I want the shots though. You. Holy shit, tier 5.
Yes.
Right here. Unlucky. Gonna be able to trade those without obsidian.
Take care.
Why did I pick this up? Why is this in my inventory? Go away, I don't want that. Maybe 2 more echoes and he should appear. Wait a moment, I just realized something. Didn't they... What? Hello? I'm going to the... Fuck. Yeah, you know what? I'll do that outside of the echo maybe.
Cannot do
Just
that.
don't need to get myself killed unnecessarily.
I cannot do that.
Oh! Okay, that looks funny. I like that.
I cannot do that.
Okay, they have to spawn in anyways. We'll keep. Oh. Was kinda worth it.
I cannot do that.
Yay. Okay, so am I not allowed to chat because I disabled... Really? Is it slash deaths? Yes, okay. Yes, I was right. Those were the 2 times I was in the Soulfire Bastion and got one shot. One of the times at least I basically had no time to react, so I call BS on that. Yeah, so I'm... Aside from that one dungeon, I'm still entirely deathless. I haven't died to any bosses, any echoes or anything like that. Nice.
I cannot do that.
Fuck is Galnia Quiver? Fuck is that word? Holy fuck. Think. Damage or what? Ah, that many. Oh, one.
I cannot do that.
Holy shit, what's with the hybrid health now? Oh my god, I'm
do
getting
that.
so many hybrid health drops. Awesome. What?
I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Oh wait, it's this map again. God damn it. I need to learn my maps better.
I cannot do that.
It would have been classic.
I cannot
Other
do
way,
that.
whatever.
I cannot do that.
Okay.
I cannot
It's still
do that.
blocked. This is basically just like a gate.
I cannot do that.
Steel gate, but
I cannot do that.
maybe because my brain is just like, oh, new shiny thing. That's why I'm less annoyed at these. Mind is a funny thing. Okay. Wait, which base was that? Another space. That could still maybe be made into something. I have to check. Double tier 6, sure, but this one. Both of them. Rip. Yeah, 12, 14 potential. Nope. Holy fuck, tier 4. Ah. Nice. I love choice. The illusion of choice is fucking real. Holy fuck, finally another nemesis. Did I have an item in here? Wait. I feel like I did, but I don't remember. Oh yeah, right, this. Right. Oh. Code of the erased sentinel.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot
Can
do
you
that.
apply cosmetics to skill shrine skills?
I cannot do that.
Probably not, right?
I cannot do that.
Oh, no, wait, you... Holy shit, you actually can? Wait a moment. I need to investigate.
I cannot do that.
I think Rip Blood was one of the ones you got a Twitch drop for.
I cannot do that.
Might Rip Blood. I think Maelstrom was the one you had to sub for.
I
Hurricanes?
cannot do that.
And the rest. Let me see. Which drops? Okay, so we had Holy Lightning Blast. Oh, Lightning Blast, so that's a mage thing, I guess.
What? Why are you here?
Oh. Crimson Smite. That would be this. I don't think there's a Smite Shrine. Shuriken. But I will give you about 1 minute to explain to me why the hell I would add you on Discord. Because as far as I can tell right now, you're gonna be a bot that's trying to scam me. Rip Blood, yes, there it is. Is Rip Blood? Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, the 5th rep was the title, and then yeah, okay. Let's see if these actually apply to shrines. Oh, there's... God damn it, I have to do 2 more notes. Those.
I cannot do that.
Okay. What the fuck? Okay.
I cannot do that.
Guess that was a lag spike? Otherwise, what the hell just happened? Blizzard Entertainment. That's what just happened. You got... nothing.
Stand down. I cannot do that.
And I cannot do that. Okay.
I cannot do that.
Let me look at the ring!
I cannot do that.
Bullying session.
I cannot do
Holy.
that. I cannot do
Hey!
that. Stand down. I cannot
That's
do
2
that.
full level ups already in a little over 2 hours probably. So yeah, about an hour for a level up still. Insane. Consider that I went AFK, sold some stuff, loot filters. You can probably still go a lot faster, but I went just full blasting echoes. I would probably still get about a level up per hour. Nice. That's really quick.
I cannot do that.
That. 1516 HP.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Seems like somebody is a
cannot do
bot
that.
and is about to get reported. So am I the only one that is just very irked by people using emojis on Twitch?
I cannot.
Not talking about emotes, talking about emojis specifically. The Unicode character
I
thingies.
cannot do that.
I still think
I cannot do that.
are the beginning of the downfall of humanity, human society.
I cannot do that.
What do you want? Go away. There's a handful of emojis that are useful, but most of them is just like, why? I understand. I'm just full for this shit. Oh, unique helm. I mean, I'm using an exalt, so do I even want to do that?
I cannot do that.
I don't think I need to do the unique helm anymore. We're actually skipping on that one.
Do not do that.
Freedom at last.
Let's just get my all of this.
They would cage us all.
I cannot do that.
Another scam shrine. Oh, another scam shrine.
Or die.
Nice, you can even roll over this. That looks even funnier. First. Okay. Insane damage. Let's go.
Stand down or die.
Evil. I know what I said about the shrines. I'm just curious how to find a shrine. See if it actually applies the cosmetic. Better do, because otherwise being scammed. Also, it would just be a bad business decision, honestly. I mean, if the skills also use the cosmetic, then you have a good reason to buy cosmetics for even for a skill that you don't use. 648, 948, 748. Good, I guess we go for 9. More corruption means more corruption, which means more corruption. Finish this. The eyes, what the fuck? I can't see anything. I'm only seeing red. What is this? Oh, XP on kill. Nice. Ambush. And with the witch, harvest.
I cannot do that.
Smite.
Cannot do that.
Lord. Which smite am I using? The red smite. That looks very red, yes.
I cannot do that.
Nice.
I cannot do that.
So they did do their job correctly. Awesome. Oh shit, now we can actually see it without the stupid red filter. Well, now I know. Alright, yep. Get owned, buddy. Modifiers, I didn't even check. Glancing blow on a hit, that's fine. Armor shred is also fine. I mean, anything would be fine, but glancing blow is also because I don't hit, and armor shred also fine because I have a lot, and he's probably not really gonna hit me all that many times. Especially if he keeps doing this stuff. Cool. What's of Oblivion? Be the shape orbits of each type to reset, blah blah blah. Okay. Noise. Attack stuff, shatter, and this one bend. Nice. Oh yeah, also. Give me a few moments. Wait, how do I... Okay. Just had to do my due diligence. What the bot? So I'm gonna get an email in like 5 minutes that they did definitely manually reviewed, and hey, guess what? It was a bot. Do we do him again? No, I already had like an insane blessing, right? Of course. Black Sun. This is Black Sun, right? Yeah, okay, so we don't do that yet.
Yeah. I say, hey, what's going on?
I forget that I have that every time. How's it going? Well, rather, how did it go? Saw that you were streaming, but I am currently too busy grinding. Boys, I would have stopped by. The addiction is going strong. Just trying to figure out what the hell to do. Oh yeah, and let's check which blessings I want. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick to taking a break from Left 4 Dead 2. Got quite frustrating for me. I want this to... Yeah, let's do... Which one is this? Age of Winter. Wait. Didn't I already do Age of Winter? On Harbingers, Age of Winter, I did. So... Spirits of Fire? Yes, we can do Spirits of Fire still. Nice. There's some things to do. Can't stay for long, wish you good luck. Well, if you could stay for long, then you would have streamed for longer, right? Wish you good luck. Thanks. I already had plenty of luck today, actually. Some really good loot. Also, for anyone that joined with the raid, if you don't know what this is, if you've ever seen any of the Diablo games or Path of Exile, basically one of those games.
I cannot do that.
Currently just doing some late to end game farming.
I cannot do that.
Aww, that's not good. I'll try my luck. You know what? We'll go gambling right now. Okay, fine. Huh? Oh, right. Because I just trolled myself. Don't worry about it. Rune of Weaving. Judgement. Oh, that's bad. That's so bad. No.
I cannot do that.
Unlucky.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Yeah, I can briefly explain my build.
I cannot do that.
My build works in two very simple ways. Or with two very simple steps. Step 1, be unkillable. Step 2, kill everything else.
Do that.
Sounds ridiculous because it is. I mean, my health pool, I have 2500 health and I regenerate 500 per second. So, even if you've never played this game or any similar games, I think you can figure out that that's a lot. Yeah, this build is just super fucking strong. I tried to play a similar build like 1.5 years ago. I don't even remember when the game originally in the 0.9 came out. That's probably actually over 2 years ago. Which is why this is the redemption arc. I know, finally I have a strong version of this build. This is basically all I've been doing the past 2 days. Just non-stop grinding this game. The game is good.
I cannot do that. I cannot do do that. Stand down or die. I cannot do that.
One LP. Thanks for nothing. Void creep shards. Not that many. I'll take these. The health. I'm gonna have to go eat something soon-ish. Well, I'm getting hungry.
Do that. I cannot do that.
I had breakfast at a normal time for once today.
I cannot do that.
I think yesterday and the... Wait. Today's Sunday, right? Yeah. Yesterday and the day before, I think I had breakfast at like... 11? Because I
I
can.
cannot do that. I cannot do that.
It's the convenient side of that you don't have to have lunch for quite a while, but you know, I think I had my breakfast at 9 or something today for once. You're getting hungry. Nice. Love. Wait. This could be. Okay, hold on. Ideas. Oh my god, ideas are forming in my head. Holy shit, wait, this is big. For bosses. What's the role? I mean, it is mildly risky, but I think I can play with that. I can show you in a moment. I just need to, holy fuck, manage all this chaos. I just kind of forgot that that item exists, to be perfectly honest. But this build should be able to benefit from it,
I cannot do that.
which is fucking insane. Especially for Uber Aberron. Holy fuck, yes, I can just cut out like 15% of the fight. Oh my god, yes.
I cannot do that.
Let's see, instantly kill enemies that are below 6. Okay, almost min roll, but still. I could find another one. So let's say I get a 20% roll. Don't die. Oh, he's not an enemy. Rip. Okay, I need a tankier enemy than this. Test this out. I guess I'll test it on the boss, whatever.
I cannot do that.
Surely you wouldn't die from one of these. This is for science, so it's gonna take a while, but it's for science, okay? So it's fine. Get her to like 15. Okay, 15. Now we put this. Nice. Oh, that is so nice. Holy shit, yes. It's always just, you know, it's always so nice when I have a build that can make use of this. It's such a quality of life improvement for bosses. I mean, most bosses I can just delete super quickly anyways, but occasionally for the really strong boss fights, like really late into the game, the bosses get super tanky. This is gonna be super nice.
I cannot do that.
The problem usually is you have to do a melee hit with that weapon for it to work. So if you play a mage build, you're obviously doing spellcasting, which is not a melee hit. If you're doing some kind of throwing attack, which is also obviously not melee, you can't make use of it. I happen to be doing a lot of melee hits. I conveniently also have a lot of melee attacks, because you can see.
cannot do that.
The boss is at like 21% HP. I can already switch and then just spam attacks, and as soon as it hits threshold, I will just instantly kill it. Nice. That's just nice. But it will still be a while until I get to a point where that really matters to any degree.
Thank you.
Right now, my build is still way too strong relative to what I'm fighting. But we need another 200 corruption for it to be worth it on bosses. Like normal timeline bosses.
Stand down or die.
I don't know, I'll see, but it's in my stash now, I have it. Definitely nice.
I cannot do that. Stand down or die.
Wow.
I cannot do that.
Holy fuck, I'm already 30% to the next level again.
I cannot do
Insane.
that. I cannot do that.
Give your freedom. How much memory ember do I actually have now? I stopped spending it on my rerolls every time I got a tomb. Surely. That's quite a bit by now. I guess like 6,000 or 7,000.
I cannot do that.
Do you have garbage? I love garbage. What I eat for breakfast. Hmm. 11. Oh my god. Okay, holy shit. Gaining it a lot quicker than I thought I would.
I cannot do that.
That's nice.
Stand down or die. I cannot do that.
Oh yeah, I just realized. I was saying earlier that maybe I want to respec away from tombs because I don't have to reroll my idols as many times as I thought I would. I just realized. Memory Ember can also be spent on Wolven Echoes. From the name Mask. Really? Maybe I do want to keep grinding this. I mean, the thing is, I guess I'll only know once my rank is high enough that I can see what which type she sells. If she only sells the really boring echoes, then it's not gonna be worth it. If she sells the good ones, I'm gonna be annoyed if I respec. I'll just stay with what I have for now and find out.
I cannot do that.
Surely she will sell some worthwhile Wolven Echoes.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
This Dragon Eye of the
Stand
Mire.
down or die.
Fire he.
I cannot do that. cannot do that.
Oh yeah, also, if anyone is interested in voicing their opinion, how much interest would there be in Lethal Company streams?
I cannot do that.
I do play every now and then, but I usually don't stream it because I'm too lazy. But if a lot of people would be interested in watching that, maybe I'll bother setting up the stream for that. Unique booth. I mean, those should still count. It's unique. Let's see. Legendary. Well, then it must be unique before, right? I think I can get my boots from this. Well, chances are it's not gonna be an upgrade because I already have insane boots.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Okay, so the cocoon just had to... So I guess a cocoon can have either just memory amber directly, or it can have possessed thingy and then possessed monster drops the memory amber.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Possessed again.
I cannot do that.
Someday I'll get my amulet.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Why the fuck are they so far away? Holy shit.
I cannot do that.
Such a long walk. Nemesis.
I cannot do that.
What? That's actually crazy. Depending on what that rolls. That shield had 3 good stats on it. So if I get lucky and 1 or 2 of those get upgraded and the chance to chill stays on a low roll, or I can just get lucky afterwards and Rune of Removal it? That could be a crazy good crafting shield already. Mom courses through you, bitch.
The judges will find you.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do
What's
that.
with all these extras? It looks annoying because they don't really follow me too well, so it's annoying to group them up.
I did nothing wrong.
it. Okay, I don't care about the boots. So we'll go here because exalted swords. Yeah, let's do that. So, nice arena echo again, finally. I'll be the first one on the stream, actually. I'm telling you, arena echoes are good now. Look at how quick the enemies are, how quickly they're spawning. Actually enjoyable.
Cannot do that. Stand down or die.
Just figured out how to do arenas. As long as there are no ranged enemies, this is perfect. No! This is not fair. Oh, this will range. Oh, damn. Oh, that's a low level thing, but still, 3 LP. Yeah. It'll be very interesting to see at what point I should stop pushing corruption. Right now I still feel like I could easily go up another 100 probably. I'd still not even be much slower. It would definitely be worth it overall. Incoming damage. I'm unkillable, so whatever. The thing that's really insane to me is by the time that I would get to another 100 corruption, I'm probably gonna have even better gear.
I cannot do that.
So I think if I wanted to push it,
I cannot do
I could probably do another 200, maybe 150. I mean, that would put me at 450-ish corruption. Maybe I could do that with the current gear, but that would really be pushing it. By the time I get there, I would have so much better gear that I could easily go way beyond that still.
Cannot do that. Cannot do that.
Oh no, Maelstrom. I don't have the... No. I have the ugly Maelstrom. I didn't pay enough money. No.
I cannot do that.
Did I fix that?
I cannot do that.
Where are you going, buddy? Where are you going, buddy? You stay right here.
I cannot do that.
Oh.
I cannot do that. Cannot do that. Cannot do that. I cannot do
Where
that.
are you running?
Cannot.
Whatever. If you just want to run away, I'm gonna run away as well. You're gonna die to one of the dogs.
I cannot do that.
Just you wait. Cool.
I cannot do that. Yeah.
Surely one of these. Oh, all of them are bad.
I cannot do that.
I'll go there right now. But exactly.
I cannot do
Lay out
that.
the map. Void res.
I cannot do that.
I mean, just make something exalted that's not the stupid chance to spill. And good. I remove the
I
shield.
cannot do that.
Probably I'll just get unlucky.
I cannot see that.
Don't teleport. I'm supposed to stand in the ground. Or just die. See? I could stand in this ground effect. I don't care. That one just getting one stun. Oh! Over it.
I cannot do that.
Maybe that's the dragon that gives it a unique
I cannot
armor?
do that.
That's actually pretty nice. It's a very quick echo. And fourth unique is nice.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Damn it. So far, what the hell? I think I'm gonna do this timeline until I have enough stability
I cannot do that.
to the boss, and then I'm gonna be leaving.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
So, how long that's gonna be? I guess it depends on how many tools I find, but 15 minutes would probably be very optimistic estimate. Like 30, maybe 45 minutes. Could be interesting for legendary crafting. But what did I do?
Yes.
Use myself somehow. Different items. Yay, arena!
I cannot do that.
Oh, fuck, you have so much range, that's not fair.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Oh, yay!
I cannot.
Okay, wow. That's so much. That's nothing. Ooh. Oh! I like where this is going. Unique boots, exalted armor, exalted helm. good notes.
I cannot do that.
Surely this shrine will be worth it.
I cannot do that. Stand down or die.
What do they look like normally? Stuff is what I thought I would by default. Is there more reddish by default then?
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Whatever. 3.
I cannot do that.
Don't spit in a gift horse mouth or something like that, right?
I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Oh man, what's with the melee lightning? The third one already, I think. Okay. It's not even exalted, what the hell?
I cannot do that.
You fucking incompetent nemesis.
I cannot
You suck. You really suck. Oh wow, tier 4. It's so that one. If I cared about the dagger, that at least would have been decent, but what is this shit? 4, 5, 3, 3 and a fucking seal tier 5 resistance. Unbelievable.
I cannot do that.
Unbelievable.
I cannot do that.
Why? Why do I never get good? Wait a moment. Hold. No, there's. I don't think there's a way to save these. What were the new ones? So this one just shuffles the tiers around, that doesn't help, and this one trades the exalted for a different exalted. No. None of these help. Oh, there's just too many bad affixes on this. Fuck. Did I pick this up? Oh, oops. Right. Guess I'm gonna load the helmet and then we go for the boots. And by then I also have enough to fight the boss. I mean, alternatively, but also go for the next Orbis fight to increase my corruption
Stand down or
beforehand.
die. I cannot do that.
I have no clue what corruption I'm at. Probably nowhere near 300 though.
I cannot do that.
Probably like 30 to 40 maybe.
I cannot do that.
I think another Harbinger's Needle. Nice.
I cannot do that.
Also 300 corruption.
cannot.
Extra blessing, that's fucking work. 300 corruption bonus of having an extra blessing choice.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Holy shit. So many experience runs today actually. I'm getting very lucky with regards to that. Maybe that's why it feels like I'm leveling so fast. Although then again, even if I had 10 experience shrines, that would be 10 minutes of 50% more experience. 10 minutes out of about 3 hours.
I cannot do that.
Really, it doesn't make that much of a difference. But still,
I
that's
cannot
nice.
do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
I won't go back!
I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
And he's gone already. He's bad, man. I find it very funny now that I think about it. It says extra experience on kill. So obviously it only affects kills. It doesn't affect quest rewards. As far as I know, there's no other source of experience other than those two. Oh yeah, tomes, I guess. Okay, never mind. What to say? Quest XP reward is trash. Absolute fucking garbage anyways. It might as well not exist. It makes such little difference. Would have been very funny if they just specifically excluded that, despite it hardly mattering at all, but never mind. They just don't want you to do the tome farming abuse strats or something like that. Wow, minus 23. One removal. Okay, buddy. This just sucks. Can't be fixed. What are we at? 230. Oh, I didn't even get that one as well. Nice. I'm doing so well. But I could just wait, I could totally just push my corruption with the envies. Is that? Oh my god, it's another experience shrine.
I cannot do
nice. Okay.
that. I cannot do that.
I think I'm actually gonna make use of that. So I'm gonna fight the boss whenever I'm ready to, ability wise.
Do that. I cannot do that.
And whenever I'm at the Oribus fight, I'll do a few envies to get more stability, to get more gaze stacks.
I cannot do that.
So I can hopefully get all of my timelines of 300 after this. I'm probably gonna need one more reset. What is it? I think plus 12 per gaze stack. Also the question is, do I want to do it in this timeline or maybe in another one where I can actually get a good drop?
I cannot do that.
Yeah, never mind. I think I changed my mind. I'm gonna use my envies on this timeline.
cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Stop running. Yep. Okay. Yep. All three.
I cannot do that.
Insane leveling today.
I cannot
frankly.
do that.
Where does that put me on the ladder actually?
I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Okay, that's actually box. Nice. Yes. Level. I am 14,200. Wow, there's a lot of people playing a lot. I thought I would be like 5,000 or something with this.
I cannot do that.
Although, to be fair, I guess I did not play on Thursday. I missed the first
I cannot do that.
6 or so hours that I could have played. Well, with server issues and all that, let's just say maybe the first
I cannot do that.
4 hours was... That's not that much. No, I'm gonna stick with... I'm surprised how low rank I am. But I guess it's a good thing, because that means a lot of people playing. This is especially surprising actually, because of the hardcore rate. Like, I would expect there to be a lot more people playing hardcore. I haven't looked at the Steam numbers for last Epoch at all, by the way. But now I'm curious. Steam charts. And what we have. Is there anything decent? What level? Oh no. Maybe we can make something out of this. Which base do I want again? Wasn't there some fire? No. Reduced bonus from grid. Okay. This could be workable. Salvaging and salvaging. Be that one as well, probably. Yeah. Don't have any reduced channel cost. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. This could be made into something. What about you, Strength? No, I don't think so. There's... Yeah, and now we're down to 10. Porting potential too low. Surely. Okay, we're keeping you. You proved yourself worthy.
I cannot do that. Stand down. I cannot do that. Freedom at last. My research wasted.
I don't know why, but I thought He was gonna say my reset. He said my res.
I cannot do that.
Brand was like, oh yeah, autocomplete, reset.
I cannot do that.
I promise I'm not a speedrunner. Just pretend to be. Promise I'm a casual. I'm one of you guys. Don't exclude me from this.
Do that.
Nice lizard.
Stand down.
Brilliant move to charge back into the damage over time ground effect. Wait, what? Oh. On this by accident. That's Epoch is currently number 5 on Steam. Damn. Only behind CS2, Dota 2, PUBG, and Apex Legends. Basically exactly the same numbers as Rust. Hi. 7-day breakdown. So there were like 2 to 8,000 people playing before the patch. Any given time, and then after the patch hit, 150,000. Even at nighttime. Early morning. US EU time. Still 75,000. Man. Yeah. Somewhere around 100,000 players. It's nice. Why? Why do you have to be like that? Into the bin. What about you? So I could reroll the attunement into strength. I'd have to remove the dex. And the resistances as well, honestly. That's just very funny. XD. XD Rufflecopter.
Yes. Take care.
Okay, so this one can stay in this one. It would be slightly better, but not by much. I mean, I could try for the sealed actually. What would I want to seal? So we go with fire damage over time. Toxic. Just straight up toxic game. What the hell? Suffix do I want? Oh yeah, that's another health thingy, right? Yeah, rip. Just out of curiosity, how much difference does the percent health thingy make? Wow. But this one I still have the option to reroll stuff. Did I do that maybe? Yeah, everything is tier 5. Okay, so what are the rolls? Did I do this already? Oh yeah, it is. It is max roll. I was thinking of a different item. Pretty sure I had an item where I put off crafting it for quite a while. Get more boots. $30. Oh, wait, is that? Ooh, that could be big. Not 3 bad stats. But it's the correct base and it has exalted strength, which is nice. So that could potentially be workable. Let's see what I can make out of it. Stop pushing me! What the fuck? Just like high school again.
Do that. I cannot do that.
No pushing. Go away. Box. Oh.
I cannot do that.
Where's the rule that was... Hey. How did I set this up again? Now I'm confused. Up to 1 Weaver's Wool, yeah, that's what I did. So. Any amount of Weaver's Wool, but it has to be boots or relic. 17, yes. So Weavers boots plus relic. Very funny.
Yes.
Into the bin.
Take care.
Okay, how do we gamble this? I guess we don't gamble it. Okay. Do I remove it or do I... Why did you do that, you motherfucker? Fuck you. God damn it. Oh my god, there's 2 boot notes. So much to do, so much to see. Let's see. I mean, if I don't get the blessing that I want, I can just... Oh, thank you for grouping up. Holy shit, you're very nice. I like you. I will just leave you to your death.
This broken world will not mourn you.
Get wrecked, nerd. Nerd.
I cannot do that.
Nerd. Nerd. What are the other options? It is the blessing that I want. It is just a very bad roll, but more defenses, yay! Oh, wait a moment! Hey, yo! What do we have here? Now that is nice. That's really fucking good, actually. Holy shit. I just need the right rings to craft into these, but these are really nice for me.
Welcome. Though before we can do that,
What does this do exactly? Evade is replaced by Spirit Step. You have Swiftness, so I'm always kind of fast, I guess. When you directly use a fire skill, you create a Wandering Spirit near the target location. Hold on. Plus watt per second. Wandering Spirits deal fire damage, and I do some penetration stuff. Okay. Dang. Swiftness. What the hell? 10% movement speed and another 0.1 per level. So 19.3 move speed. Holy shit, man. I'm zooming now. That's insane. Somebody has to clean up my stash still. What the fuck? Why has none of you done that? You're all just lazy. Do you know that? Did anyone ever tell you that you're lazy? Do I keep farming this? I guess first I'm gonna farm some food, but wondering. I mean, I have one gaze. And I do want to grab 1, 2, 3. I could travel outwards. Could get another boss fight. Throw this on. Get another 3. 36. So I would gain 48 from resetting. It wouldn't put me at 300 even with the distance bonus. The distance bonus would be like maybe 10, but it would get me very close. I think I'm gonna stay in this time for now, but I'm gonna depart for now because I'm hungry. See if this stuff still works. Yay! So holy fucking, the lighting is really not great, but it is what it is. That's just what happens when there's sunshine outside. I think go outside, I could also go outside. I'm going to go. Ah! Anyone streaming that we can raid? No? Not really. I mean, there are people streaming on Twitch. You can just find them yourselves. Obviously, there's a lot, but nobody can raid here. So, I'm going to depart. yeah, actually, you know what? I wanted to do one more thing. I'll do that while I'm still here, I guess. Where the fuck is it? Yay! In the beginning, there was a subscriber.
Skydus gifted a tier 1 sub to me 1405.
It's cheap on my channel, right? Because I only pay half. Anyways, yeah. As I said, I'm gonna be going. 'Cause I'm hungry. I don't know when I'll be back. There are rumors and rumblings and whispers of a potential return of Bible reading. There are some people that expressed interest in joining as a guest, so there might be Bible streams and also maybe more B-movie script readings. Also, maybe at some point when I'm done with this last Epoch season, maybe I'll have to see what I'll be playing then, but Bloodborne seems to be very playable on emulator now, so there might be a series of Bloodborne streams at some point in the not too distant future, like, I don't know, the next few months maybe, if I feel like it. But anyways, I'm going to go here, join the Discord if you want to stay up to date and also read totally amazing puns, or you can just go down there to the Mastodon thingy and read them over there, but that's up to you. I'm going to leave. Enjoy your Easter. I hardly know her.